Okay, and welcome back to an update on the Tarantula. And it doesn't look like much, but I have been working. The engine is where I've been working. You can see here I'm actually trying to wire it. That is telephone wire, and yeah, it's green. I picked the green ones. And this is my first time doing this. I've never wired a distributor. That is the kit distributor. And I, drilled the whole thing out, like it's like just a little tube there, and I jammed all those wires off, jammed all those wires in, and then cut them off, and glued it all into the stem, and I used like an epoxy. And so that is on there really solid, because I'm going to have to be tugging on those, trying to route them into the holes. And yeah, I drilled the little holes. So theoretically this is going to work. Let's see. And once that's done, like body assembly and stuff is going to go pretty quick. But here on the headlights I wanted to show you. Of course they were chrome, and I had done just a kind of a tint, a black wash onto the chrome parts just to give them a kind of a black tint. And the headlights, they looked pretty good, but once I took them off the sprues, they had the sprue marks on there, and I couldn't get them to look right, so I painted them gloss black. And I think they look pretty good up against the bed liner. But the neatest thing here, okay, before I pan around to the front, I want to explain, sometimes when they're chrome plating parts, a real deep part, the chrome plating won't get in there. And these sprues were molded in, right there, they're molded in green. So what had happened is the inside of the headlight didn't get chromed, so, check this out. Where is it? See that? There's still green in there. And I'm loving that. So they've got a green tint. Anyway, that's going to look pretty good. A couple of things I'm not going to do. This strange piece here is like some kind of weird old style radiator top. I think that it's just a showpiece, and it's supposed to go like right about here, and I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to be doing the parachute. It's just going to be a freestanding dragster. But yeah, moving right along. I've got the tires been working on. As you can see here, the one on the left, see if I can get in there. See how those are kind of bowed in, kind of concave there at the top, whereas this one's more straight across. And that is, I really wish it would focus on that. Anyway, you can see the difference, and that is because I jammed a bunch of paper towel in there, and that puffed it out more to the point where it's straight. And then I'll sand them to make them look good. And I did test that end piece. Packing all this paper in there didn't widen it out so much that this doesn't fit. It still fits snug. So that's no problem. In fact, let me try to jam that in there so that you can see that. Oops. Okay. There we go. So that's one, that happens a lot, especially on drag slicks. And I heard jam cotton in there or something, but if you don't have cotton, you can just jam little pieces of, bunch of little pieces of paper towel in there. Anyway, trying to keep this short. Wish me luck getting those plug wires in there correctly. And then the rest of it should go together pretty quickly. So there'll probably just be like one more update and then a final look. Anyway, thanks for watching.